In this video, we are going to be finding the volume and surface area of pyramids. The volume of a pyramid is equal to 1/3 times the area of the base times the height of the pyramid. Usually, the variable a capital B represents the area of the base in the formula, and a lowercase h represents the height of the pyramid. So let's do this example. Find the volume of the pyramid. First thing you want to do is recall that the formula is 1/3 times the base area times the height. And so the first step is to figure out what the shape of the base is so that you can find the area of it. And the shape of the base is a rectangle, so we are going to be finding the area of a rectangle. So 8 times 7, and the area of the base would be 56 kilometers squared. And then next we need to figure out what the height of the pyramid is going to be, which will be 7 kilometers. And then we are going to substitute those numbers into the formula. So volume equals 1/3 times 56 times 7, which will give us 130.667 kilometers cubed. And recall that when you are finding volume, that your units are cubic. So you will be putting a little 3 on your units. Next, we are going to be finding the surface area of a pyramid. We are going to be finding the surface area of a pyramid like we've been doing all along with all of our other shapes. And so we are going to first find the area of the base, and then we're going to be finding the area of the other faces, and then we're going to be adding all of those areas together. So let's do this example. Find the surface area of the pyramid. So the first thing that we need to do here is find the area of the base. We need to figure out what the shape of the base is first, and in this example we have a rectangular pyramid, so the shape of the base is a rectangle. So we are going to be doing 6 times 8, which will give us the area of the base to be 48 kilometers squared. The next step is to find the area of the other faces, so I'm going to start with my front face here that is the shape of a triangle. And the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So I'm going to do 1/2 times 8 times 8.5, which will give me an area for that triangle to be 34 kilometers squared. And note that I'm going to have an identical triangle in the back that is going to also have the same exact area. And so I'm going to take that number, I'm going to multiply it by 2, and I'm going to get that total area to be 68 kilometers squared for both the front and the back triangles faces. Next, I'm going to look at the side triangle faces. So I'm going to be doing the area of a triangle again, which is 1/2 base times height. So 1/2 times 6 times 8.9, which is equal to 26.7 kilometers squared. And once again, I'm going to have an identical triangle on the other side with the same area. And so I'm going to take that number and multiply it by 2 to get 53.4 kilometers squared. And to get the total surface area for this pyramid, I'm going to add all of those areas together, so 48 plus 68 plus 53.4 to get my answer to be 169.4 kilometers squared for the surface area of the pyramid. And once again, recall that our units for area are always squared.